Can you keep a napkin dry underwater? Another question. Did you know the details, for example, about the sinking of the Titanic? More on that later. Two identical glasses, one with a hole, the other without. Which one do you think will stay dry? I think the result might surprise you. I'll need water-based emulsion paint, two identical plastic cups, a sharp awl or knife to pierce a plastic cup, water, a spoon, some napkins, and gloves so my hands don't get wet. Let's go. First, I'll need to poke a hole in the first plastic cup. Although, of course, it's not that easy. Everything is ready. I need to grab some more napkins so that they fit snugly in the glass. I take these napkins and put them in a glass with a hole in it. There's a hole here. Now pour it into the second glass. Basically, I need to bring more napkins. I think that will be enough. Although it seems to me that there's a little less in the second one, I need to add a bit more. Now I think okay. Basically, the first glass has a hole in it, and the second one doesn't. Let's get some water. I'll add some water-based emulsion paint to the water so I can tell which napkins will get wet. Let's put those glasses away so we can see better. And just like that, the paint dissolves instantly in water. Well, let's stir it with a spoon, just in case. I'll put on these medical gloves so my hands don't get dirty. So first, I lower the glass with the hole in it. There's the hole. Let's go. As you can see, bubbles are coming out of the opening, which means the glass with the napkin is filling with water. Since the napkin is completely soaked, it sinks to the bottom of the water. And as you can see, I have to hold it in place with my hand. In other words, the first glass got wet. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton on its first and only voyage. The liner left port around noon, heading for New York. But 5 days later, on the night of April 14, 15, it collided with an iceberg and sank in the northern part of the Atlantic Ocean. The ship's hull struck the submerged portion of the iceberg. The contact lasted about 9 seconds. The Titanic sustained several large holes below the waterline. The steel skin panels held up, but the iron rivets burst upon impact, causing the seams to come apart, creating gaps through which seawater poured in. Contrary to popular belief, the iceberg did not cut through the Titanic's hull. The pressure caused the rivets to burst, the steel plates of the hull to bend, and gaps to form between them, through which water began to flood into the compartments. And the Titanic sank about 2 hours and 40 minutes after colliding with an iceberg. Now I'm putting down the glass without a hole. There's no hole here. Let's go. Completely submerge in water. The napkins are completely submerged. Are the napkins dry? As you can see, they're completely dry. Why did that happen? It's all about the air. This works because of atmospheric pressure and the fact that air takes up space. In the second glass, the air escaped through the hole, and the water took its place. That's how ordinary air can protect a napkin from water, and not just a napkin. Try repeating this experiment at home.